First things first, Ubisoft's much-awaited Avatar Frontiers of Pandora, which happens to be the new direction for the series in the company, went on and gone gold with a release date of December 7. A bit of more in-game footage, 4K on the PlayStation 5 and some new haptic feedbacks with the PlayStation controller and the new graphical engines. Frontiers of Pandora is coming to PCs, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X only, up for pre-purchase right now, made as cinematic as possible to make you feel you're the protagonist itself.
With a grip so tight, better leave now if you value your life. The people weighed down by the sheriff's taxes, stones stolen from the king for their powers to gain.
Gangs of Sherwood went on and got itself a new trailer. A few hours ago, we came across the news that it's now releasing November 30, coming to PCs and the next generation of consoles only. Game's gone gold, there's no more delays. In case you're unfamiliar with it though, it's a co-op action RPG, a multiplayer game about a Robin Hood character who steals from the rich and gives to the poor no matter what. Take a look.
She'll never fall. Little John, the bruiser so strong, his fists so big, he'll right every wrong. Friar Tuck, the monk so rowdy, his faith unwavering, he'll never be cloudy. Whoa, gangs of Sherwood, they ride so free, through the forest and into the city. Join the resistance, fight for justice, fight these armies. Oh, be ruthless. Since you're in the mood, join the gangs of Sherwood.
The game begins after you are rescued by the survivors of the Woodbury colony, your new refuge and safe home.
The day before, just received the new trailer alongside the confirmation that it's now coming out December 7. Formerly the game was said to be coming out March, then into November, and now it's just a month later. The day before here's probably the second most critically acclaimed open-world survival multiplayer third-person shooter on the horizon that's using Unreal Engine 5.2, just like Stalker, supposedly coming out in early access first for the price of $40, we hear.
Keep track of your health, hunger, and thirst indicators. And remember, dangers are everywhere here, ranging from the vicious infected to other players who are ready to take everything from you. We've designed survival in this world to be a thrilling experience. The weapons, which can be modified, are made with maximum realism to ensure that combat remains deep and engaging at all times. Each weapon boasts unique characteristics, as well as realistic reload and recoil mechanics. Completing various community tasks also presents an opportunity to earn Woodbury coins.
Well, who do I see here? How's it going, my friends?
Woodbury coins can be exchanged for ammo, from regular to armor-piercing, weapons, protective equipment, backpacks, food, drinks, and medicines.
I think something is wrong. Please come home.
On-site nanodrones have scanned the interior of the Kutzmatagard residence and have transferred the data back for reconstruction in the nanodeck.
Releasing November 29, at number 4 we've got Forest Grove, described by its developers as a mystery, exploration story-rich detective game in which players will uncover the truth behind a missing teenager, where foul play is suspected to have occurred. I don't even know what that means, but it's a detective-style just puzzle thriller. Your job is to interview a lot of NPCs, collect evidence, and uncover the truth eventually. Here's how it looks.
You have to listen to her. Give her a chance. I know she means well.
I knew it. They're going to put me away.
I want you to leave her alone. It's not your place. Zoe's been through enough already.
It's so sad here. I don't know if I can take it anymore.
15 years ago, my parents were murdered, and my sister, Rachel, disappeared.
First announced almost a year ago, in case you missed it. At number 5, we have Paranoid. Paranoid is a horror game about some dude who has been living in isolation from the outside world for many years because he's lost his entire family. We don't know why still, but one day he receives a phone call from his sister who announces her visit more than a dozen years after she disappeared. Anyway, here's the story trailer. The game is coming out December 14 into PCs only. Evil Lawn, on the other hand, is available on Steam since almost last year. It's probably the most well-received survival horror game ever since 2, so because of that, it's now finding its way to other consoles and finishing the Switch too. Not only the base game, but an overhauled version in gameplay mechanics, new features, and more is going to be coming with the Broken Mask gear. It's a psychological horror for those of you who missed it, releasing December 7.
Join us today as we explore a veritable feast of beasts that can be scouted and synthesized on your quest to become the master of monster kind.
Square Enix just released another new trailer for Dragon Quest Monsters: The Dark Prince, a third entry in the Dragon Quest Monster series, this time bringing a new story, new characters, maps, and enemies. Said the game is coming to PCs and Switch December 1st this year. There's even a demo currently up for download on the Nintendo eShop. The game will support online PvP as well.
And here we have the vegan Dragora, a flowery dragon you'll find lapping up the sun's rays on a warm summer day. The music-loving Crocker Bugle-Doo toots a spiffy tune that's likely to leave you stopped in your tracks. While the comedic King Jester Slime will do anything to get a laugh. Oh my, what have we here? This fiendishly handsome demon is known as the Sugar Baddie, a perfect companion for the lonely adventurer looking to be showered with sweets. With such an astounding assortment of monsters to find on your journey, you'll encounter everything from the cute and cuddly Great Saber Cub. Oh, just look how snugly it is snoozing under that tree.
今その力を解放せん踊る風は止められまい
Oxus and Wooks came out with word that Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising has now gone gold and coming out of PCs and the PlayStation consoles, as it was previously announced December 14 this year. They even released a new trailer for it with a little bit of a story, and for those of you who missed it, Granblue Rising here is a 2.5 dimensional fighting game sequel to Granblue Fantasy vs. now revamped with simplified input options, easier to get the hang of, and more options for veterans. Also then a new story.
軍神の意向ここにあり悪しき者お前の好きにはさせない我が裁きの風の前に倒れるがいい万象をうがつ出の一撃セリフ飛んだ遅すぎるな近畿をまとわん手荒に行くぞここだ魂叫んでいるさて終局だ
Liam and Sophia plan to wed.
We're in this together.
But vicious sea rats attacked.
Number 9, we've got a narrative puzzle adventure game based on a series of books going by Lost Legends of Redwall. Here's a linear game told in 3 acts in which you play as a couple of young mices that find themselves on a journey of a lifetime saving their home from pirates. Now, this is, in my opinion, one of the most unique games coming out in the month, offering a lot of different actions and a decent story when it releases December 1st.
And the scouts finally take a stand against the savage invaders. With new friends, we'll need to continue on to Redwall. And old foes.
Oi! You big disgusting gobslobber! Come and get me!
It will take all their strength, trust, and bravery.
Advisor. He has endured many battlefield encounters and is capable of returning blows on the enemies of House von Valancius tenfold. Idira Talas, unsanctioned psyker.
Been in development for over a year now, in partnership with Games Workshop. At number 10 we have Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. It's a story-rich classical RPG from Owlcat Games, developers of the critically acclaimed game Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, letting you play as one of the most powerful groups of people in the Warhammer universe, the Rogue Traders. Here's the trailer. The game is coming to PCs and the next generation of consoles December 7 as well.
Is very much his game. Cassia Orselio, Navigator. With her mutant navigator powers, she can provide crucial aid to your party and unleash the power of her third eye to bring forth utter destruction. Heinrichs van Kalox, Ordo Xenos Interrogator. A sanctioned psyker and combat veteran, he prefers to confront his enemies head-on, shielding and empowering himself with the help of his abilities. Jai Hadari, Cold Trader. Her experience and leadership is unmatched. Under her direction, even the weakest member of your party will become a serious threat. Sister Argenta of the Adepta Sororitas. A ranged damage dealer with unparalleled mobility. Add acts of faith, and she can turn a fight around even in the most desperate circumstances.
Over time, you'll become an unstoppable Envoy of Death. But since it's a roguelite, you'll be pretty darn stoppable to start with.
Coming from the same publishers of the Koumajou games, number 11 we have Soulslinger. It's a roguelike action-adventure FPS that looks a little bit like both Call of Juarez and The Darkness. The premise you see is you are a gunslinger in Limbo, involved in a war against the cartel. It doesn't make sense, I know, but you get to grow stronger with each new run, gathering their souls so you can upgrade yours with it. Check it out, games coming to PCs only December 14.
If you're looking for powerful abilities and passive boosters, seek out Essences. These orbs, full of rescued souls, offer you 3 powers to choose from when you pick them up. Lesser Essences give simple but useful buffs. But the real spice is in Primal Essences, which infuse Soulslinger with elemental energy. You can choose elemental powers to complement your playstyle. But if you fall, when you fall, don't worry. You'll return to the mysterious realm of Haven, where you can gain more permanent upgrades and equipment for future runs. And what's a gunslinger without a gun to sling? The crafting table allows Soulslinger to craft a variety of weapons, as well as tools and artifacts that will aid him in the journey. By collecting your own mix of essence buffs, crafted weapons, and resources for permanent upgrades, you can customize your gameplay and progression. The more you delve into Limbo and the deeper you go, the more choices you have, and the stronger you become.
First work of its developers over here, not from Koei Tecmo Official or Bandai. We've got here a Three Kingdoms game called Zhao. which is actually an action RPG history-accurate, semi-open world exploration stuff, where it's just like Diablo, you play the role of one of Liu Bei's honorable generals and fight on mounts like Dynasty Warriors games, but like in top-down. Check it out in case you missed it. The game is coming out December 7. We got a new trailer for it too. Sitting on Steam with overwhelmingly positive scores. We've got over here Kingdoms and Castles. Released more than 5 years ago, the game is now finally heading over to other consoles, Switch included, with refined gameplay, more content, new options to city construction, economy, and more. Now this is for those of you new, a city building sim classic finally coming out with final patch December 1st this year. Available on Steam, the Play Store, and also the Nintendo eShop with the demo. Number 14, we have Orten Was the Case. This over here is a free movement puzzle platform adventure set in this dark future world, where one day you realize you're stuck in a loop and your job is to save the world before it ends. Check it out, this game is coming to all consoles November 29 this year. Sitting on Steam and the Nintendo eShop with a free demo, we've got SteamWorld Build. It's a strategy farming life sim game we've been waiting on for an update for months. Finally coming out fully December 1st on Switch and the consoles too. The game is a city building and a dungeon crawler about this dying planet. We have to just dig the ground to find useful material to save it from extinction itself. Check it out. once again available in a demo on Steam, the Nintendo eShop, and also the Play Store for a while now. At number 16, we've got a party-based RPG, 2.5-dimensional action casual comedy here, going by the name Bone of Bread, which is basically Paper Mario mixed with Origami King and made by an indie developer, just funnier and a little bit of card-based action and gameplay. This game is coming to PCs, Switch, and the next generation of consoles only December 5 this year.
Banished into his own dimension. The magic barrier had fallen. But for me,
Gothic 2 Complete Classic at number 17. I believe it's the second time we're mentioning it over here. It's a classic open-world action RPG developed by Piranha Bytes that is coming to the hybrid console by the end of November. Now, I haven't played this one myself, but apparently this edition will include the base game and the Night of the Raven expansion. Here's how it looks. The whole thing is available to pre-order for the price of $30.
He's back.
Find fucking Patient Zero and we chop him up to carry with us? It won't undo what he did, but damn, it's gonna feel fucking good to get some justice.
Speaking of wait, after 7 years of it, Arizona Sunshine is now coming back for the PC and the PSVR 2 by the end of this year. This sequel promised to get us back to the zombie apocalypse of the Christmas of 2023, and the story picks up exactly where it was left off the first game. You get a dog now with the addition of a huge new pool of melee and a lot of ranged weapons. Check it out, the game is releasing December 7 this year.
Heads up, Fred! Kaboom! Just stay with me, stay with me. It's gonna be okay, bud. It's gonna be okay. Barbecue time, baby!
The famous publishers CFK went on and announced Koumajou Remilia II. The game is now coming to PCs and Switch December 14. They even released a new trailer. This, for those of you unfamiliar, a Gothic-style action horror that was released years ago, now remastered with HD graphics, fully voiced in English, and adding additional content too. Check it out. And last but not least, coming from the same developers of the Brawlouts, Muffin Knight, and a dozen other 2D platformers, here's the company's biggest IP in the making since a couple years ago, what's called Trinity Fusion, inspired by the best like Hades, Dead Cells, and even Fizz. Trinity Fusion is now coming to all consoles December 15, and this is how it looks.
And now the only way to save ourselves is to destroy it.